Yo, we out here. We were zip with the drip. Let's get to that.
Rebel walking, rebel talking. Say what's on my heart. Rebel walking, rebel talking.
Sit with the drip. Alright, yo, check this out. The views and opinions expressed by Zip is not always the views and opinions held by Zip. Sometimes they come from the cat. The cat doesn't identify as a cat. I believe it's a pit bull. So around here, we refer to it as pit cat. Hey, yo, listen to this real quick. Hey, yo, Chat GPT. I need a specific time period. When did they start calling people a snitch for informing to the authorities?
The term snitch, in the context of informing on others to the authorities, actually dates back to the late 1700s, so it's been around for quite a long time.
Did you say the 1700s?
Yep, that's right. The late 1700s is when the term snitch started being used in that context. It's fascinating how some of these slang terms have such long histories.
So, someone informing, telling the authorities, like, since the 1700s?
Exactly. Pretty wild to think that the concept of being called a snitch for informing on someone has been around for centuries. It's definitely a term that has stood the test of time.
Okay, thanks, buddy. I'll holler at you later.
You're welcome. Feel free to reach out anytime. Take care and talk to you later.
This is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. I don't know why y'all be trying to act like y'all don't understand what's going on. Oh, yo, somebody told, oh, yo, isn't it right? We've been knowing what a snitch was since the 1700s. This is not a new concept. This is, in fact, an ancient concept now, in my opinion. The 1700s, that's ain't, do you know what has happened since the 1700s, homie? Do you know what type of evolving people have done since the 1700s? Man. I don't think you would want to even be alive. You the same complexion as me. I don't even think you would want to be alive in the 1700s, homie. Yeah, let's get to that. I don't think you would want to be in America in the 1700s, homie. They've been calling people snitches since slavery, the 1700s. That's what he just said. I already kind of knew that. And what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't like how y'all niggas be on the internet acting like y'all don't understand what a snitch is. If you don't understand what a snitch is in 2025, and it has already been established since the 1700s, then maybe you need to mind your business. How about that? How about clearly it doesn't concern you. You don't even know what's going on. This is something that has been going on since the 1700s. If them boys up the block fire on you and you tell the police, you a snitch. If you selling drugs and you get caught and you tell the police where you get your drugs from, you a snitch. If you get caught for a crime and you don't want to go to jail and you start telling the police other niggas' business and all of that shit that can get them niggas locked up, you a snitch, you heard? You put a Y on, you a snitch, you heard? Yeah. You see something happen, you point that way when the police, you a snitch, you heard? Yeah. And this is contingent upon you being a street nigga, you heard? Right? This is contingent upon that, you being a street person. If you a civilian, these rules don't apply. However, they don't give you a right to be pointing your finger at minding other people's business. You don't gotta tell the police and have a nigga sitting in jail just cause you want to snitch. Yeah, cause I'm not one of them people, oh, civilians. Let me just take that back. If you a civilian and you see something happening and it don't got nothing to do with you and you just decide, I'm gonna tell the police, you a snitch. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with somebody hurt you, somebody run through your pockets, do something to you, come in your house or something, that's different. You tell the police you supposed to do that. Go ahead, do your thing. We don't care. They're like, we ain't calling you, no. But if you see us outside selling crack, know what I'm saying, or robbing somebody, somebody else, what you worried about it for? Yeah, you just voluntary, you a snitch. You was an eyewitness. You an eyewitness to you a snitch. If you a complaining witness, I'm not gonna call you a snitch if you a civilian. But you just an eyewitness? An eyewitness is a snitch. Let's establish that too. Yeah, because this shit, you informing the police. This shit been established since the 1700s. I ain't making this up. If you a civilian and something ain't happening to you, you an eyewitness. That's like the politically correct term, eyewitness, an eyewitness. You not the complaining witness. A civilian that's a complaining witness is not a snitch. It's not. You did something. If you did something, that man been working all week. You waited till Friday. You laid on him, come out to check cash your place. You robbed that man. He called the police on you. You calling that man a snitch? He ain't no snitch, nigga. You a piece of shit. That's what you is for doing that. And that man is we don't care what he did. You shouldn't have did that to that. You should have robbed one of them niggas on the corner with the crack in their ass crack or something. That's what you should have did. Yeah, let's get to that. But instead, you understand what I'm saying? But if you an eyewitness, you a snitch. Yeah, I don't care. I ain't got that sympathy. Oh, yo, the civilians. Oh, I ain't got that sympathy, man. Because they can mind their business too. Yeah, because your information could put a nigga in jail away from his family for I ain't even had nothing to do with you. Yeah, you don't even care. Oh, justice, sir. Yeah, you snitch. Yeah. Let's get to that. Since the 1700s, if you inform to the police, you a snitch. Y'all be acting like y'all don't know what that is. Nigga up the block do something to you, and you tell on him you a rat. Yeah, nigga told me, oh, yo, only if I heard a bunch of these niggas down south try to say, oh, if we ain't do the crime together, know what I'm saying, I can't be no snitch or a rat. What, nigga? So you trying to tell me if we have a shootout and you get caught and they say, well, who is you shooting? Who is you shooting at? Well, I was shooting at Zip. That's not snitching. That's snitching. We ain't friends, nigga. I don't like you. I was trying to do something to you. Yeah, that's telling, nigga. You was a rat for that. Yeah, so let's get to that.
Yo, we out here. We were zip with the drip. Let's get to that.
Queens, you get zip for the drip. Oh, let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
To quote Zip with the drip, let's get to that.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Where Jordan, man? Where Jordan went back downstairs?
Oh, the words of Zip with the drip. Let's get to that. Let's get to that.
Let's get to that. Hold on, let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Okay, let's get to that. Women.
Let's get to that.
Harry, let's get to that.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that.
Shout out to Zip.
Let's get to that.
Now, let's get to that.
Even I started with a zip. Let's get to that.
Let's get to that. How I know what I... He said he got Zip for me shit. Let's get to that.
Smoking out the zip, no drip. Now let's get to that.
Yeah, you know that. Let's get to that.
Back, let's get to that, right? This the Mayor Newberg right here.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Right.
Is that Zip with the drip?
Nah, Zip with the drip. That's my nigga. Zip with the drip. I don't think it was just a random. Zip with the drip, my nigga. Zip with the drip on our side.
Yeah, Zip is hilarious.
He's hilarious, B.